Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 60 of Building the Iron Man. This is the movie special issue. I believe it's one of the Captain America films that we're looking at for this one, because he's obviously in that as well. Yeah, Civil War. That's what we said last time. I remember now. So yes, we're looking at the magazine first, and obviously then we'll do the building. You'll notice I've got some other parts together. It's one of those episodes that I like where things are coming together. So yeah, as ever when they're doing a movie issue, lots of nice pictures from the film, lots of details, behind the scenes sort of stuff of the character issues and things. Nice, all good stuff. I like it. I like all the films. They're all good fun. There we go. As he was jailed for his crimes, although he comes back later in the series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I believe. I think that's him. Right, so this time we are doing the third issue of the right leg. Joining the different elements of the right leg, add some of the final decorative elements to the inner mechanism. Yes, it's a big buildy episode where we get to put the ankle onto the leg and the leg onto the other bit of the leg, and yeah, it's all coming together, which is just what we like to see. And it'll end up looking a bit like that. So yeah. Then we got the back of the leg to put in, and soon we shall be joining the legs to the hips. I hope soon, at some time. Civil War. Whose side are you on? They both sides seem right. It's very strange. It's like, yes, regulation is good, but too much information regulation is bad. And yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one to do. And the story in the film was good. I believe the comics obviously goes deeper and has more in it, so I shall at some point look into it. Right, next time we're building the right leg, part 4, obviously. In Freefall, Tony Stark, Fugitive. Cool, all good. Civil War was published in July 2006. So let me clear the bench. I'll get these parts and other parts ready, and we'll get them all assembled. Get it all together, yay! So in this issue, we are only supplied with the metal back piece, some plastic decorative pieces, lots of screws of various different types, and all the other parts that I've arranged from previous parts of the build. So we're starting off by doing a bit that we could have done a while back, to be honest. We're attaching the knee to the right, not thigh, it's sort of thigh, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose it probably is. So that goes on there. There's a little pin to go through, and a big screw goes through there, one of the NPs, which is a screw with a big built-in washer. Let's get that out of there. Put that aside for later use, or not, as the case may be. That will just go in there. A bit like that. That's certainly tightening. Into there. Again, it doesn't feel like there's much holding that in place, but it's enough. It's enough. It looks like that strains that a lot, doesn't it? I don't think I'll be playing around with his knees very much. So that goes in there like that, and then the whole lower leg assembly comes into play and is attached on there like that with 2 IM screws, which are these ones here. So again, apart from the screws, nothing from this issue being used as yet. So we could have put this together a few weeks back. I'm assuming they've decided, look, you're only getting a few bits this time. It's time to put some things together. So let's get that down there. Tighten both screws firmly. It says they can be reinforced with a little glue, but you really shouldn't need to. That bit feels secure. A metal piece and a metal piece and screws. This top bit where it's plastic doesn't feel quite so secure, but there we go. That's that. So far so good. Then we need the other final assembly. This one. Let's take the plastic bit off of there for now. This is again attaching all the way down on there. Let's see, slot it into position, it says. It does seem like it slots on too far down, because it does, because we don't just attach screws on the top of that. That's where this comes into play, which sits in there. The post at the top there goes through the top one, and these two go through there. Pretty much just like that. And that is held in place with 3 AM screws. I'd like that they're giving you the screws exactly when you need them. But, yeah. I suppose this now we've got to do this because we've only just got that bit. So, yeah, they're okay. I'll let them off this time. So, as ever, when putting in multiple screws into one part, get them all in before you tighten up the first one, just in case things don't line up as you think they should. But that is certainly going in there okay. And the last one, hopefully, will fit in there just as nicely. Yeah, that'll do. A lot of weight going to be going through this, so make sure you get them all tightened up nice and tight. There we go. That is that. So then we get to assemble this part onto there. Obviously fits on place. We've got, again, 3 screw holes on there. Line up through all of that. And that's going to be the EM screws. It says AM. Did I use EM? I used EM. And I think I used AM by mistake. So let me take those out. Take those back out. Put these back in. These are a little bit longer than the ones I used in the other one, which is better for a more functional piece. Obviously the threads are the same. These are a bit longer. I'm happier with those to go in there. So what I will do is take them out one at a time, and then I can just tighten them back in, because I know everything lines up because the other screws are still in there. That one out of there. Another one back in its place. Read the labels correctly, children. Don't try and rush things. Take it slow, take it easy, and pay attention. You wouldn't catch me not paying attention to things and misreading labels and stuff. That's the 3 of those out, and the 3 of those back in. Go. That. And then we can put these in place on the top bit. Through that one. That one down the bottom. And that one. Just there. So that is that. There are just these other 4 plastic pieces to fit, which are pieces that conveniently cover over 2 of these screw holes. Although it's pretty much going to be covered over by the outside of leg anyway, but you know. So these are all the same, and they only fit one way round. These are the sizes of the pins. Going that way round, like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yes, there we have it. The leg is coming together quite nicely. Not quite done yet though. There are more bits to add to it, as you can tell. So I shall see you very shortly for adding those. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.